Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about best in class for e-bikes for 2025. We've got everything right here. We've got the least expensive ones, and we have some really fast, long-range bikes. You're going to love this video. Let's go. All right, we're gonna start off with a bang. This is always the most popular of all my videos when I do compilation videos like this. This is the budget e-bike, and the one I'm gonna highlight today is the DDC Sport T2. Now, obviously, they have to cut corners somewhere. Now, this is kind of like a Chinese brand. So most of them are made in China anyway, but they're not rebranded in the US with a US name, with marketing all over the place. And so they cut their budget on what we call marketing budget. So a lot of companies will raise prices on e-bikes when they start really pushing out commercials and things like that. You probably haven't heard of this bike. This bike can be purchased on Temu. It can be purchased on Amazon. It can be purchased directly on their website, but you're not going to be able to get something like this at a local bike shop. So that's how they cut the corners, guys. But let me tell you a few things about this. First of all, very inexpensive, and I will put prices of all these bikes down in the description section. I don't like to mention prices in the video, only because the prices change all the time. And I'll tell you something and then it's something different. It frustrates people. So check out the description section of this video for all these bikes. But let me tell you why this one makes the list for budget. Very inexpensive. I'll tell you that right now. Trust me, check this price out. You won't believe it. It has 10 suspensions. You heard that right, guys. 10 suspensions on this e-bike. You've got 2 on this side, 2 on the back. You have 2 right here. You have a swing arm suspension. You have 2 suspensions for the front fork, and to top it off, a suspension seat post right here. And the seat itself has a suspension too, as a little coil suspension. But guys, that's crazy to think all of the suspension points on here. It's also fully adjustable. So you've got your neck that is adjustable, and then you have your seat, which is adjustable, and it's a very comfortable seat. And then to take it one step further, it's got a back seat, which you could remove and put a basket if you want. For the price point of this thing, this definitely makes my list for the best price, the best budget e-bike right here. All right, so now we're gonna talk about range. I'm doing it a little bit different than I did last year. Last year I had this crazy long range e-bike, but it was very heavy. It was over 150 pounds, and that's not realistic for regular bike riders. And so this year, I'm gonna cover this one here. This is the Move-In Turbo. This one has over 100-mile range, so it is a very long range e-bike, but it's an actual bike. So it can be lifted up really easy with one hand, very light bike, but it has that 100-mile range, which is absolutely insane. It's also got this back rack, which can hold a lot of weight. So you've got cargo capability with this e-bike as well. So I got to tell you, this is one of my favorite e-bikes that I've reviewed on the channel over the years. And it's a brand new model from them, but I really like it because it's a Canadian brand, but they have a location down in New York City. It's very popular in New York. In fact, I bet a lot of you that visit New York will see these on the road. And the reason why is because they're used for food delivery. So a lot of people are door dashing in the city on bikes instead of cars. It's just a lot easier to get around. And these are very popular because of a long range. You could do a 9-10 hour shift on one single charge on a bike like this. It's very thin, very narrow, and very light, so you could carry it upstairs as well. So it's really got some cool features to have such a long range. It's pretty quick too. So it is a class 2 e-bike as well. So if you don't want to use it for food delivery, but you want to take it on those bike trails, you are legal to do that because it is class 2. So it's pretty quick, got a decent motor, very light, long range, love it. All right, so next for best in class, we've got the Cargo Passenger Transport e-bike class, and I chose this one here. This is the Engwe LE20. It is a limited edition one. It does have the passenger back seat right here where you could put up to 2 kiddos on here, or you could do the optional basket that allows you to carry a ton of weight on this. And I have individual reviews on all these e-bikes. So if you want to know more about any of these, definitely check out those full reviews. But I really like this one. It's got a nice step-through design. It's priced really, really good for something like this. Most of this style e-bike is double the price of this one. So check out the links in the description. I think you'll be surprised of this one. So this one right here has a couple cool things I wanted to mention. So as you can see, it does have the dual back seats. It does have some foldable footrests as well on the back. It's got this really nice protective guard right here so the kiddos' legs don't get caught up in the wheels. That's something to think about when you are taking a second passenger. And this one right here, they thought of that. Another cool feature about this one is it does have, and a lot of these style bikes have this, but because you're loading kids up, you don't want it to be on a traditional kickstand that kind of leans. So it's got the dual kickstand right here. So that dual kickstand allows it to sit upright, and you could just set the kiddos right on it, and you get on and you take off. It does have a little color display here. It's a pretty small display, but it's actually pretty nice. The reason why this thing is so inexpensive, I can't figure out. I've tested this thing for a while. It's pretty quick. It's got long range. It can handle extra weight, a couple extra passengers. It's got an adjustable neck stem and an adjustable seat. And I'm racking my brain to trying to find out what's wrong with this thing and why it's so inexpensive, and I can't figure it out. So guess what? It made my list for the top passenger cargo transport e-bike for 2025. Next up, we've got the lightweight class e-bikes, and that's e-bikes that don't even look like an e-bike. This one right here is pretty unique because it has a Gates carbon drive belt as well. So it's very, very quiet, and it's really light. And like I said, best in class for lightweight. This is the lightest e-bike that I've ever been on. And I actually have tested some really lightweight e-bikes that were like this tall. Guys, look at this. I'm about 6 foot tall. This is a full-size e-bike and incredibly light. And I'll put specs down in the description for the actual weight of this, but I'm lifting this thing up. It can't be more than 30, 35 pounds. Super light. Considering this bike here has a motor and a battery in it, how in the world do they get it this light? I don't know. It's also very comfortable. So the Viavolt Alpha 2 by far is the best e-bike for lightweight. And it's also best in class for quietness. I mean, it's absolutely silent on the road. You literally have to honk your horn to let people know you're coming because they won't hear you. There's no chain like a traditional bike. It has, like I said, the drive belt. So this little Gates drive belt right here is low maintenance and really quiet. The motor itself makes no noise also. So it's kind of cool. It's very stealthy, but it is best in class definitely for lightweight. All right, here we go, guys. Now my favorite in the best of class, and this is a motorcycle style. That's what I call it. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it BMX style. You can call it whatever. This is a motorcycle, guys. This looks like an electric motorcycle. This one here is the Rev GTX, and I absolutely love it. In fact, it is my favorite e-bike for 2025. It's a brand new model that just came out, and it is very, very fast. I mean, this is by far the most torque and speed I've ever gotten on an e-bike. There's other e-bikes that have that type of torque that just lifts you right off your bike, but it's not comfortable. This thing's quick and it's very comfortable. It also has a big enough seat that you could put 2 passengers on here. It has dual batteries, so you're gonna get almost double the range of a traditional e-bike. I mean, you can't say anything bad about this company, guys. They've been around for a long time. Check out their website. I'll put links to this down in the description section. It's quick. It's got long range. It's got a really cool style. Look at this headlight. Huge headlight. These tires are incredibly unique. They are motorcycle tires, guys. Big, fat, meaty tires, knobby tires. Absolutely love this e-bike. Best in class right here, the Rev GTX, their brand new model. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my best in class for 2025. Absolutely love those e-bikes, and I've tested hundreds of e-bikes on this channel. Don't forget, if you do want to find out full reviews on these, you want to see riding scenes, you want to see close-up components, you want to know about all the specs, feel free to go ahead and click on our channel name, and there's actually playlists. So click playlists and you can look at all of my e-bikes right there. There's a whole category of e-bikes that I've reviewed, and I've reviewed every one of those e-bikes on this channel in detail. So if you want to learn more, check that out. I'll put links to all of these bikes in the description section as well. That way you can get right to the website so you can get the lowest price. I'll make sure to put any discount codes that I do find down there as well. I'm really good about finding discount codes because I don't like to pay retail for anything. So I always look for a better price for myself and certainly for you guys as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think about these bikes. Let me know which one your favorite is. Thanks again, everybody. Bye. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do us a favor, just hit that thumbs up right down below this video. Share this video with those that you think would like this as well. And don't forget to subscribe. We have tons of videos on this channel just like this, so make sure you check those out as well. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.